Hi, this is Nick from Quit with Nick again with free tips, videos, and insights to help you become a non-smoker. Now, so in this video, I want to address something that often does hold people back from taking action on quitting, and that is this fear of failure. What if I fail? What if it doesn't work? I'm a big believer that the quality of your life is based on the quality of the questions that you ask yourself. Now, I think a better question to ask is, what if I actually quit? What if this works? What if I quit? That's one thing to just consider, ask yourself better questions, but also even this failure thing, there's two ways to look at it really. Firstly is, for one way to look at it is there is no failure, only feedback. The only ad that I ever did think was worth the time that the government put out, the anti-smoking ads, is the one where the guy stops and starts. You're kind of following a journey of this guy who starts and stops and starts and stops. He's quitting and, until one day he finally quits. The message of that ad was, each time you quit, you get better at it. So there's feedback, not failure. Each time you quit, you've gone a little while and something and some reason or excuse has happened. Take that in. So you might have started again. So what? It's not failure. You've got some more information. Maybe it was an argument. Maybe it was a stress at work. Maybe a visitor came and started puffing away in front of you and you just decided to smoke. Maybe you were having a few drinks. Just sort of take that on board as feedback. Okay, that got me unstuck. Okay, how can I address that in the future? What can I do that will make that less likely to happen again the next time I attempt to quit? Whatever method you try, whether that's patches, gums, sprays, hypnosis, regardless of what it is, if you've started again, you've got some information to work with. It's feedback. Also, even if, you choose to still, call it a failure, the only time you really fail, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to quitting, is if you give up on trying to give up. If you give up on attempting to quit and keep trying, then I believe you've truly failed, because you're just throwing your hands in the air and go, oh, look, I've tried it all, nothing works, and that's that. I've got the perfect excuse not to bother trying again because I've tried it all. I've heard this a few times, Really get serious with yourself and ask yourself, okay, I've tried everything, so am I using this as a justification to keep puffing away, or am I going to recognize that, every time I quit, I'm a different person. I'm approaching it with a different mentality, a different sort of mindset. So that means the aid, even if it's the same one you've tried before, maybe it could be wrong. Maybe you could succeed this time around because you're different. Each time you try to quit, even if it's once a year, once every 6 months, your life situation and circumstances can change in such a way that even if you use the same method, it could work for you because you're different. No point in saying, oh, well, I tried that years ago, it didn't work for me, so I'm not going to bother. Could you be using that as an excuse to just keep puffing away and not bother? Just something to ponder and something to consider. And, you're always failing towards the goal. If you want to call it failure, each time you may start again, it's not, if you want to call it failure, at least if you haven't given up on becoming a non-smoker, you're failing towards your goal. And once you achieve that goal, it's amazing. Your whole life will change. So I hope this has helped. Feel free to share or tag or, share this with anyone else who might be on the journey to quitting. This is Nick from Quit with Nick. To your health. Take care.